The bruises have faded a little, a far cry from what they looked like 2 weeks ago when these photos were taken.
Right here is caved in. Yeah. And then my nose here is broken. And then over here I have a bone that's still moving around a little bit. And then these teeth were pushed back up here.
Christina Gillis says a Western Valley Regional RCMP officer did this damage when he punched her in the face multiple times.
I'm scared. I'm probably gonna be scared for the rest of my life because I called them to help me.
It happened on June 13th in Richmond Corner, about 100 kilometers northwest of Fredericton. Gillis called 911 because her 16-year-old daughter was freaking out and ran off into a field.
She started to have one of her episodes because she's got like mental illness and stuff, and it was more extreme than usual, and I felt bad for her father and her brothers and myself as well, but I just didn't want it to escalate more.
But escalate it did when 4 RCMP officers showed up. She hoped they would calm the situation, but things got worse.
And I just questioned it. I was like, I don't understand why they're taunting her right now when we're trying to de-escalate the situation and calm my daughter down.
She claims that she approached one of the officers to ask why they are upsetting her more.
That's when he grabbed my arm and he flipped me over like a rag doll and did what he wanted with me. And I didn't know if I was gonna survive it because I was turned over and almost beat to death.
At several points in the interview, Gillis had to take a break to collect herself. The Serious Incident Response Team, called CERT, is investigating the officer who assaulted Gillis. CERT is a civilian-led police watchdog that investigates when officers are involved in serious incidents with the public. Director Aaron Nouse told APTN News they are investigating.
Right now, we can't say much more than what's been released in the media release. We are conducting an investigation. It's proceeding as quickly as possible.
However, the Gillis family, who are from the Eskasoni First Nation, is upset with CERT's media release that several details are incorrect, such as Gillis's arrest when she was struck in the face. But Christina insists she did not know she had been arrested until she was sitting in the police car. Angie Gillis is Christina's sister.
I believe the narrative, in my opinion, is the RCMP narrative. It is their story as they're telling it. And this is why I felt like, for my sister, when I tell her, I said, it's so important for you to tell your story.
Nouse admits that most investigators are former RCMP, but insists the investigation will be impartial.
We're, uncovering every stone that needs to be uncovered and conducting a thorough and fair investigation.
Christina is still scared and is staying with her sister in Nova Scotia.
I'll never call 911 again. I'll help my daughter. I'll figure it out.
Christina was charged for assaulting a police officer, uttering threats, obstruction, and mischief. She has to appear in court next September, and there is no word on when the CERT investigation will end. Angel Moore, APTN National News, Jabuktuk, also called Halifax.